Tales from heroes all around us after the heinous act in Las Vegas. And my next guest, a U.S. Marine veteran, did what he could to help the victims. Taylor Winston with me now. And, sir, good morning from Las Vegas. Nevada's your home, but you served in San Diego with the U.S. Marine Corps. And I want to share with our viewers here a video you were taking on your phone. You're with your girlfriend, Jen Lewis, at the time. This is moments before the shots rang out. And this is video that we got from you, and we're showing it to our viewers now. At the moment the shots were fired, you start to scramble, as do tens of thousands of people. You run into a parking lot, find a pickup truck, and do what?
Well, essentially, the first initial instinct was fear, and was just yelling at everyone to keep their head down and get away from the gunfire. And we got pinned against a fence and started throwing people over a fence, and people were getting shot all around, and it was quite horrific. And not much you could do. Once we got over the fence, I saw a parking lot actually just behind me over here with work trucks. And typically during a festival, multiple people use a truck and they tend to leave keys. And I was hoping that was the case, and lucked out on the first truck, opened the door, and the keys were there. And
wow.
Looked at Jen and said, "Let's go get some people."
Wow.
And so we went back towards the gunfire. And
you and an angel working for you to find the keys in a truck, the first one you tried. And then you started to transport how many people to a local hospital?
Each trip was 10 to 15 people, as many as we could cram in there. We were just trying to go down the line of the dozens and dozens of people that were already being pulled out to the street. Torso wounds, limbs, neck, everyone was just critically injured, and it was blood everywhere. And it was really hard to just pack up and leave, because you can only fit so many people, and there's so many people that still needed help, and no ambulances were on scene yet.
How many people do you think you got to the hospital, Taylor?
I'd say between 20 and 30.
Wow. How many trips?
We did 2 full trips. We went back a third time, and we had to convince the cops to let us in to try to go get more people. Once we did get in, there was a lot less critically injured that were not being tended to, so we felt we were good to turn it over to the people who were there and trained for the situation, and we then went and linked up with friends after.
Yeah, I imagine by then the ambulances were in full response mode too. Have you been able to process what you have gone through yourself?
I think I'm fortunate to be a little more headstrong than a lot. It's reality, and unfortunately terrorism exists. I just hope it doesn't keep people from enjoying events like these. They're the best time of the year for many families and friends.
Can't disagree with that. How's your girlfriend?
She's doing fine. She actually has 2 broken vertebrae and a fractured rib that's dislocated as well, and she was helping throw people in the vehicle. That injury was prior to the night events.
Oh.
So she was very strong and helped out a lot, so I'm glad she was there.
Our best to her and to you, Taylor Winston, and thank you for your service, Marine.
Thank you for having me, Bill.
You bet. You be well.